Okay, so I am live. So I think today will be the last. I'm gonna complete all the chapters this time because there's only six chapter remaining. So yeah, let's do that. So this is the 20th chapter, The Wind. It is a poem. So let's read it. Who has seen the wind? Neither I nor you. But when the leaves hangs, wait, think I have read this. Yeah, this is the one. Let me see. I think I have read this one. One thing I'm not sure that should I read? No, I think I haven't read it because yesterday I remember when I was reading, I was thinking like, should I read chapter 20 or not? If I would, then there will be only a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I have read it. Yes, I did read it. Anyway, no problem. If I haven't, so I'm gonna read it once again. So this is a chapter 20, The Wind, and this this is a poem. So poem says, who has seen the wind? Neither I nor you. But when the leaves hangs trembling, the wind is passing through. Who has seen the wind? Neither you nor I. But when the trees bow down their heads, the wind is passing by. Yeah, I definitely read it. And this poem was written by Christina Rossetti. Okay, let's go forward. Let's move on. So this is the 21st chapter, and it is a special school. This is the part 1 of that chapter, so definitely there will be another parts also. Tamil Nadu is a beautiful green state. It is the south of wait. Okay, let me unplug it. Tamil Nadu is a beautiful green state. It is in the south of India. It has mountains and valleys. It also has green forests. There are many rivers in Tamil Nadu. One mountain range in Tamil Nadu is called Mundu Malai. At the feet of these mountains is a large plain. This plain is called Karagudi. Karaguri. Ka- Karaguri. Karagudi is a beautiful place. It is covered with thick forest. The forests are full of trees. Karagudi forest always remains green. In the middle of one of the forests there is a river. The river is full of cool, clear water. In Kalaguri, there is a special school. It is special because it is not a school for children. Can you guess the can you guess for whom this school? Can you guess for whom is this school? It is a school for baby elephants. These baby elephants are kept here for training. Since the forests are full of plants and trees, elephants can eat as much they want to. The school is near the river. Elephants love to play with the school is near the river. Elephants love to play in river. Sorry, the school is near the river. Elephants love to play in the river. They bathe for hours and throw water on each other. The river is like a picnic spot for them. In place of teachers, the school has trainers. The trainers knows how to deal with the elephants. For baby elephants are like children, sometimes good, sometimes naughty. Trainer knows what the elephants like and what they dislike. Trainers trainers know what the elephants likes and what they desire. Sorry, the trainers knows what the elephants like and what they dislike. If an elephant does well, he gets a reward. If he miserable, if he misbehaves, he is punished. Okay, so they got punished as well. Nice. I mean, there's nothing nice about it, but at least they are getting educated, not educated, trained. Okay, so this is a chapter 2. This is a 22nd chapter. Okay, a special school. This is a part 2 of that earlier chapter which I have just read. Elephants love bananas. They also love sugarcane. This is why the trainer trained them with sugarcane. An elephant is taught how to salute. How sorry. Elephant love bananas. They also love sugarcanes. This is why the elephants train them. This is why elephant, not elephant. This is why trainers train them with sugarcane. An elephant is taught how to salute. He has to learn to raise his trunk when asked to salute. The trainer raises the trainer raises a sugarcane over the elephant's head. The elephant tries to catch it with his trunk. The minute it raises its trunk, the trainer says, Salam. After doing the same thing again and again, the elephant begins to understand. Now, when the trainer says Salam, the elephant lifts it. Sorry. Now, when the trainer says Salam, the elephant lifts up its trunk even without the sugarcane. Slowly, the elephant learns to understand more words. It's also it also learns to obey. Elephant loves to roll in water. To call them out of the water, the trainer says Jojo. When they hear Jojo, they come out of the water. Elephants are also taught how to do puja in temple. They learn to ring the bells. They offer flowers to salute. Uh, they they learn to ring the bells. They offer flower to salute of the gods. When they do well, they get sweet and bananas. The elephant school has timetable for the elephant school has timetable like your school. The elephant school has a timetable like your school. The elephants are trained to follow the timetable. They learn, play, eat, and fix time at fixed time. Elephants learn to pull huge logs of wood. They are trained to work in a circus. They salute right like this. They salute right. They salute ride cycles, dance to music, perform many other tricks. Some elephants even act in flames. Elephants also learn to make elephant chains. One elephant holds the tail of the other with its trunk. A long elephant chain is formed. I was thinking, what about the chain? The chapter is talking about what is the chain, elephant chain. Now I get it. You must have seen elephant taking part in Republic Day parade. You must have seen elephants taking part in Republic Day parade. They look so grand when all the decked up they walk in the line. Sorry, let me read this paragraph again. You must have seen elephants talking. You must have seen elephants taking part in Republic Day parade. They look so grand when all decked up with. Oh my God! They look so grand when all the decked up. They walk in a line and behave themselves. The children who win the bravery award to get to ride on elephants. I have to read this part again. You must have seen elephants talk. You must have seen elephants taking part in Republic Day parade. They look so grand when all decked up. They walk in a line and behave themselves. The children who win bravery award get to ride on elephants. Many of these well-trained elephants come from Karagudi. Okay, nice. I didn't know this. This is the first time I am knowing this. Despite the fact I have read this book when I was just a kid, still I don't remember that. Okay, so this is another. Okay, so this is another poem. This poem is 23rd chapter. I mean, this is the 23rd chapter, and this is a poem. And poem is the title of poem is "I saw a ship a sailing." So let me read it. Let's see what poem says. I saw a ship a sailing on a sea. I saw a ship a sailing on the sea, and it was deeply laden with pretty things for me. There were toffees in the cabin, there were toffees in the cabin, and chocolates in the hold. They sailed with the sail were made to satin, and the mast were made of gold. The four and the, the 4 and 20 sailors, they stood up the decks, were forced. Sorry, let me read once again. Like this makes no sense. I saw a ship a sailing on the sea, and it was deeply laden with pretty things for me. There were toffees in the cabin and chocolates on the hold. The sails were made of satin, and the masts were made of gold. The 4 and 20 sailors stood up to the deck, stood up, stood upon the decks, were 4 and 20 white mice with chains around their neck. The captain was a duck with a packet on his back. And when the ship began to move, the captain says quack quack. I really don't know what this poem even makes sense. I really don't know. Let me read it from the beginning again. I saw a ship a sailing on the sea, and it was deeply laden with pretty things for me. There were toffees in the cabin and chocolate in the hold. The sails were made of satin and the masts were made of gold. The 4 and 20 sailors stood up the decks were 4 and 20 white mice with chain around their necks. The captain was a duck with a packet on his back, and when the ships began to move, the captain says quack quack. Let's go forward. Let's read the another chapter. So this is the 24th chapter. This is a chapter. This is a story to remember. This is a part one of it. It was the English period. Mrs. Sen, an English teacher, entered class to see. It was the English period. Mrs. Sen, the English teacher, entered class to see. Children, she said, don't take out your books. Today I will tell you a story. The children felt excited. Thank you, ma'am, they all said together. Let us read the story of Mrs. Sen told her class. Let us read the story Mrs. Sen told her class. Long, long ago, we did not have school like we have today. Instead, there was a Gurukuls. Boys were sent to Gurukuls to study. They had to live with their teacher in an ashram. The teachers were called Guru. The boys in ashram used to see all the work. The Guru taught them maths, grammar, and the holy books. They were also taught horse riding and the use of bow and arrows. At the time, King Pandu was the king of Hastinapur. King Pandu had 5 sons. He sent his son to the Gurukul of Guru Dronacharya. The the 5 princes lived with the Gurukul in an ashram in the forest. Dronacharya was very fond of the 5 princes. They were intelligent and attractive. They used to learn whatever he taught them. The, they were also brave and active. Dronacharya taught many things to the 5 princes. He taught them to fight with spear, sword, and clubs. Sorry. He also taught them archery. Archery is the archery. Archery is the archery. I don't know how to pronounce that. I know what it means, but I don't know how to pronounce it. So please don't mind. Archery is the use. Archery is the use of a bow and arrow. The prince loved and respected Dronacharya. Okay, let's go for the another chapter. Continue it. So this is the 25th chapter, a story to remember, part 2. One day Dronacharya took the prince to another part of the forest. He wanted to give them a lesson in archery. Dronacharya showed the prince a clay bird that he had put up on the tree. They had pointed they Then he pointed the bird and said, I want you to pierce the eye of this bird. All the prince pulled out their arrows. They held the bow in their hands. Dronacharya asked, Yudhishthir, the eldest prince, tell me what all do you see? I see the forest, the trees, and the sky, said Yudhishthir. Yudhishthir. What do you see, Dronacharya? Asked Bhim, the second prince. I also see stream, said Bhim. I can see the sun, the clouds, said the youngest prince. But Arjun, the third prince, the third prince was quiet. What do you see, Arjun? Asked Guru. Arjun, Arjun folded his hand and said, You have asked me to perish the bird eye. Right now I can see nothing but the eye of this bird. Acharya smiled in very happy voice. He said, Arjun, one day you will be the greatest archer of Hastinapur. Great because you put your heart in the work that you do. Dronacharya's words came true. When Arjun grew up, nobody could match him in archery. Miss Sen finished the story. The children were sitting quietly. Suddenly, Vivek got up and asked, Ma'am, you said the story is very important. Will there be a question from this story in the exam? Mrs. Sen smiled. No, this story is not for your exam, but I want you to remember it always. It gives us a message. Whenever you do something, think of nothing else. Put your heart in whatever you are doing. This is the secret of success. Okay, this is the important subject. I understand that we have to put our mind on the things that we want to achieve. So this is the correct message. I should remember this for my rest of my life. Okay, so this is the last chapter of this book. After that, I can say that I have completed this book. I have read all the chapters. So let's do that. This is the last chapter. This is a poem. And the poem title is The Land of Counterpane. When I was sick and lay in bed, I had two pillows at my head, and all my toys beside me lay to keep me happy all day. And sometimes for an hour or so, I watched my wooden soldier go, with different uniform and drills, among the bedclothes through the hills. Sometimes sent my ship to flit all up down amongst the street, or bought my tree and house out, about my trees and house out, and painted cities all about. I was the giant, great and still, that sits upon the pillow hill, and see before him dale and plain, the pleasant land of Counterpane. This poem was written by R.L. Stevenson, and this was the last chapter, and I just completed the whole book. Once again, let me tell you the whole book name of this book. It is a James English Reader. This is a class 2, I think. This is what the that I mean book is called. This book name is James English Reader 2, and it was published when, let me check, this book was published, mm, let me check when this book was published. Unfortunately, I cannot tell you that because it is not mentioned here. Mm-hmm. Not at all. But I can say one thing. This book was published a long time ago. Like when 2009? No, it's not 2009. I remember I've read somewhere. Okay. So I bought this book on 2003. So I can assure you, I can tell you that I bought this book. This was a new book, sealed book. So yeah, so this is a 2003 book, pretty old. Like uh, how much years? My God, this is a 21 years old book. My God, I never expected to read this book after so many years. Oh boy. Anyway, thank you for uh reading. Thank you for watching my video live stream. If you're watching my video later, then let me tell you this: I am currently practicing in getting practicing to pronounce some words, reading the books. I'm working on my spoken English and reading skills, English reading skills. So that's why sometimes I get stuck sometimes while reading, because some words are pretty new for me, even though this is a 21 years old book, but there are some words that I don't know meaning of. So please don't judge me for that. I'm trying my best to improve, and my objective is to keep reading every day, and one day I will become fluent in English. I can read anything whenever I want without any hesitation. I can pronounce some words, I mean everything properly. So this is the objective. Let's see how long I can keep up. My current target is to get better and better every day. So which I'm doing right now. So I'm gonna end the stream here, and from tomorrow I will see what can I do about that. I have a book. I have another book, but not a story book. It is some book which I don't want to tell you right now. But I have a plan for another book also. I have some books also. So let's see what can I do what can I do about that. So I'm gonna end the stream right here, and I will continue tomorrow. I will be back for more tomorrow. So thank you for watching. If you're watching my stream later, I am ending the stream right here. Bye everyone. Those of you who have watched my stream, I mean nobody has watched, but after I have ended the stream, if you're watching my video later, then thank you for doing that. I never expected to have any views in this type of videos. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Bye everyone. Bye.